Yo, what is up, guys? Part 2, because part 1 ended extremely randomly, and I apologize. Oh my goodness. I apologize. I ran out of space, so I had to delete, I deleted Flight Simulator. Now, which is a damn shame, because I actually really wanted to make Flight Sim videos for the channel, but, it's just not really working well right now. Every time I launch it, it has problems, and there's a million updates, and I just don't really want to go through it right now and fix everything. I'm being lazy. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's fight from here, right? 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna get up here. But I wanted to make Flight Sim. I was actually last night I was gonna record a Flight Sim flying around my area, just show you guys the beauty of the San Gabriel Valley. I don't think a lot of Flight Sim people are like, let's fly to Pomona and Claremont, but I was really wanting to do it. I really wanted to do it. I was gonna go fly to I was gonna fly out of Ontario and go to LAX or something and just try to wing it, but it didn't work out. It crashes sound. It doesn't make any of my other sound work. So I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. All right, we're gonna make a lot of windows. Let's make a window here. I know how basic this house is. I don't need anyone saying any different. I know it's a basic bitch house. Think we can get away with one or more high, or does that look too crazy? Honestly, it doesn't look crazy enough. We're fine. Natural lighting is key. Alright, and then we could do something like a big long strip right here. I'm gonna be asking George, why are you making your house right now with such putrid resources? And to that I say, you're honestly right, but yeah, you're 100% correct. I should get some iron at least before I go about this. Maybe I will. I'll go mining right now. Let's get our pick. And just in case we die, let me just put some stuff in the chest. I like the chest in this one. I can actually cook iron right now. And make a iron pick. Just make a stone axe right now and continue to work on my little project here while that's cooking. Let's see, so we'll put the saplings away, the seeds away, dandelions away, eggs away, iron away, leaves. I'm actually gonna place the leaves out right now. Bad. Useless. Alright. This is a way of making the house look like it's not built one block higher. This isn't built into the ground. It looks natural. It looks nice, but I don't know. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Crap. I gotta go get some more. Let's do that right now. So yeah, I figured, maybe today's game that I'll talk about while we're playing off and on. We'll talk about Flight Simulator. Flight Sim, I played a little bit of it. I actually played a good amount of it. And it was fun. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed my time with it. I got it with Game Pass because I was like, I'm not dropping $60 on it. Not that it's a bad game, but I figured I would have my fun with it, and that would be enough for me. I'm not gonna invest in the whole, washer and dryer set. You know what I mean? So, instead I opted just to get, $5. I actually ended up, I forgot to cancel, so I have another month. until November, but I enjoy it. I think it's really just like extremely impressive what they're able to do, making a pretty realistic depiction of the world. It's insane. Like I flew around Claremont, my hometown, and it was all there. Everything was there. The high school was there. My house was there. The trailer parks were there. Like, everything was there. And, I went to, I fly out of Benelli, and the damn Raging Waters is there. Like, it's pretty good. It's not until you fly, like, onto the ground that you realize, its limitations. But in reality, it's a really well-made game. It's made by the damn guys that made Plague Tale, which I just played, and that's like, that baffles me how a studio like that. I mean, that is by no means a bad game, but there's no correlation between those two games whatsoever. And they nailed it. I think it's a great game. Flying around. And I have a good computer. I mean, it's a little beefy to run, but I was able to run it like on high 1080 Ti. You don't need like 60 frames to run it. You can, genuinely just run it. Okay, this looks ugly. I'm just gonna blast out the whole wall. But you don't need. I mean, I was running it at 30 and it was fine. I never flew to too many places. I flew to like my farthest places I did fly was around my hometown. Obviously, that was the first thing I did was log in, and I flew out of freaking Benelli, and I went to go see my house. And then I flew to like. Well, it's not night yet, but yeah, it is. Come on, let me go to bed. You dip. There we go. So, I went to, LA County. I flew around LA. I went to New York. Went to Egypt. I flew around like random places in Africa. My friend told me to go to like some like Eastern African country. I don't even know. I went to Brazil. I went up to Mammoth, because me and my friends went up to Mammoth in August, I believe. That was really fun. I'll talk about that after. But we okay, hold up. Where are we going? Alright, so I fill this in. I don't mean to get distracted, but yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, so I flew to a million different places. I flew, around Alaska. I flew everywhere. It was all beautiful. It was all even like random places that you wouldn't expect. Like I flew to Wisconsin, and Wisconsin's pretty, but it's not a popular place to go. But you fly around there, and it looks good from up high. Literally looks like real life. I think we're gonna go. I don't have a pickaxe. I don't want to get sand from here. I don't really want to do that. Because I want to keep my place nice. I want to go attack some other place. But, just the amount of detail there is crazy. And you could, it's cool to see, it hadn't snowed in Claremont in, a million years. So it was really cool to see, snow in my hometown. Because I was like, it's never snowed here in my life. So that was pretty cool. And just the whole vibe in general is it's fun. You throw on music, my plan was to use it as background for a podcast or something. It's just that, chill. I could even play and talk at the same time. You don't really you know, it's good for like the true, you know, people that want to do simulation flying, but just for somebody that wants to do it, you know, casually, they just want to legit just explore the world. It's perfect. You know, you just fly around and hang out, and it works really well. It works super duper 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 well, and all the, you know, I just got the $5 version. I don't really see the true value in the other editions. All you do is get more planes and more detailed airports. Like every airport's in the game, but some are like, you know, handcrafted and not just using Google Images or Bing Images. So, you know, some of them are a little more detailed than others. But is this not a cave? I already went up there. I should know. Dude, look at how many freaking pigs there are. I'm so happy. You guys won't get killed, don't worry. We're gonna build you up. Alright, you guys are gonna live a good life here. Alright, I'm a little worried. I only have two pork chops. We're not gonna go crazy. We're gonna go pretty tame. I really don't even want coal, but we probably should get it. I just want to get iron for a set of iron armor and for iron tools. Come on, hurry up, hurry up! Oh my god. But yeah, it's fun. I mean, I would recommend anybody that could run it to pay the $5, install it overnight because it's freaking 100 gigabytes. That's why the video stopped, because I ran out of storage. So I deleted Flight Sim, and what do you know? I have literally all my storage back, which is great. Let me get some sticks and get some torches. But like I said, very, very fun game. Extremely detailed. And I heard that during the hurricane, during the hurricane season, not just one hurricane, you can fly through hurricanes, like live hurricanes, and it looked really cool. I didn't do anything like that. I didn't fly through any crazy storms. I also didn't, you know, put any difficulty on, so it wouldn't have even really made much of a difference. It just would have looked cool. But I really enjoyed my time with that game. I thought it was perfectly made. And those guys at Asobo should really, you know, pat themselves on the back for making such a baller game. Especially after they made, you know, Plague Tale, which is you know, kind of not middle of the road, but like, you know, not a high budget like game, and they able to make a good game out of that, and a good game out of shit. No, I don't want to die. Okay. Great. I don't care about creepers. Alright, whatever. I don't care. Irrelevant. Imagine being afraid of creepers. They're literally... You have to be stupid to get killed by a creeper. I just hope my sword doesn't go out. These are beta freaking animals. These are I'm not even gonna hit. Only thing that scares me are the damn skeletons, bro. Everything else is pretty weak in comparison. torches, I suppose. There we go, that should be enough. Let's get the iron. This is like some sketchy mining, bro. I'm not a fan. But, you know, it's what it is. We're actually not doing too bad. But, what are we at? 9 iron. I don't like that. But all in all, Flight Sim, if I could review it, I don't have the Steam copy, but I would write a review, and it would be, dare I say, a near perfect review. There's not a whole lot of complaints I have with the game. It's like, I mean, what are you going to do with the flights? I mean, they don't have crashes, which is a little bit annoying, but, I mean, you know, you can't just, oh, nice. Not ready for that, though. You can't just have crashes, you know, you kind of have to be a little bit, I mean, it's more of a simulator, you know, you're not supposed to crash. Professionals aren't going to crash. But it would be cool to have some explosions or some kind of, yeah, no, animation or something. That would be my only complaint. Oh my god. This is going to be a problem for the rest of the time, isn't it? Until we get down. We're going to need more. So this actually looks like a promising mine, like it could be the mine to beat. So that's cool. Now we already found our mine. But we still gotta, you know, get some iron. Yeah, I ain't going down there until I got water. Already these. What's up here? Ooh, don't scare me again. Don't scare me. They're not on my ass, are they? They'll be in my game, pull up, yeah. They're gonna be in my... Alright. I can make that. I'm a professional Minecraft gamer. So yeah, there was that little mishap. Easy. When I ask for a challenge, I expect a challenge. Alright. Well, yeah, I guess I could talk about my trip to Mammoth and like the whole, you know, Eastern Sierras. My first time up there. I've driven through there because I went to Lake Tahoe back in 2014. But it was my first time in that area. I went with Esteban, my friend Jordan, and my friend Mohammed during the summer before school started. And it was fun. It was really, really fun and really beautiful. It was such a beautiful trip. I think it's bedtime now. But it was awesome. I loved it so much. We went to Mammoth Lake. We went to June Lake. We went to Devil's Post Pile. We went to Rainbow Falls. We went to... shit. I'm so sorry. We went to Crowley. There's no way. Alright. Oh, enter. Okay, here's where we're going. Dude. We gotta get our bed, first of all, because they're not gonna let us sleep. We ain't gonna be able to sleep. I don't think, right? What? Okay. That's a W. What? Why did it wake me up? Why? I don't understand that. It just woke me up. Fuck. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're so dead. We need to go back to our spot. Okay, y'all. Thank you. Okay. This is bad. I'll get back to my story. Just let me get in here and wait, I can't sleep again. Where's my bed? My bed. I didn't pick up my bed. They just steal someone else's bed. They're gonna get pissed. Honestly, I feel safe here. Watch me get sniped. But it was awesome. We took my friend's Bronco, and that was awesome. Oh, here we go. I could just cook food here. No. There's a blast furnace. What the hell is that? I didn't even know those things existed. You can't cook. Where do I cook my shit? Alright, I can't go in there. I gotta steal someone's bed. Wake up, you fucking twats. Piggy, help me, bro. Help. Help! Oh my god. What is this? Gravel. Bro, you ain't touching me. You're touching me, son. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. Wake up, son. No, don't leave, don't leave. I don't want you to die. Just need your bed. Thank you. You're too kind, brother. Alright, there you go. Good morning. Alright, so we survive our most dangerous night yet. Really. No food. There we go. Good job, Mr. Golems. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Oh, that was kind of dumb. I don't even know where I died. And I can freaking just look at the big ass hole I died in. I'm pissed. Did I lose anything important? And I got like weirdly laggier. Come on. I'll patch it up for you guys. Don't even stress. Alright. There we go. Now we're back. Alright, let me get back to talking about it. Our trip. So we went up there. It took about not even a full day to really get up there. We got up there and I think the first night we went to Mammoth Lake, which is this really acidic, not acidic, that would be terrible, really salty lake in up above. It kind of looks, if you look at California in that area, it looks like, to me it looks like a skull. I don't know why they didn't call it like Skull Lake or something. But, you go there and, that's what it looks like, and it's super salty. You float. I mean, I'm not fat, but I can float really well already. But when you're in there, you can't sink. I mean, it was a little rocky for my taste, and to be honest, it was really you're really slimy in it. So it wasn't the coolest thing in the whole wide world, but it was definitely an interesting experience, to say that you did it. And the second thing that we did there really was so we went there. Only me and Jordan went in the water, and it was cool. We were able. I think we went there kind of close to the sunset, and we were able to see the sunset. And then the next day we woke up, and I think we woke up I was really banking on just waiting for stuff, I guess, to cook. I don't know what I'm doing. But I relied on first come, first serve. I kind of planned it. And I relied on first come, first serve, which was a terrible idea. So we got there, and then there was nothing. So I started really I was stressing out. I'm like, where the hell are we going to go? I was pissed, and I kind of felt bad because I had planned this whole thing, and my friends had driven out there, and I was like, ugh. This is crappy if we can't get a spot. We'd have to stay in Motel 6, and then, either leave or do whatever. I don't know what we would do. I was able to find a place, and we stayed actually in a nice hotel, or not hotel, a nice campsite. But we had to leave and go to another campsite at the. It's at the same campsite. We had to go to a different campsite, if you know what I mean. So we did that. We had to move from site 4 to 27. It was like the same price, same everything, but the one was booked for that night. So we had to move the next day, which got us all to a late start. So we went up to this place called Mosquito Flats, I believe. And we did a little hike there, and we found this really pretty lake. Sorry, that was my dad. Jeez, comes knocking in like it's nothing. So, you're probably gonna hear him. He's probably gonna come right back in, so I'll probably have to, pause it again. But so we went up to Mosquito Flats, found a really nice lake, and we were skipping some rocks. That was actually some pretty cool rock skipping. I gotta, find some clips and look at them again, but it was really cool. And so we did that, and then we came, I think that night, I don't remember exactly, but I believe that night, that ended kind of middle in the day. So we went back, and then we went to some hot springs. Everything was crowded, which made me a little uncomfortable because of the coronavirus. All the hot springs were crowded, and the hike on Mosquito Flats was crowded. Beautiful though, it was 100% worth it. But it was pretty crowded. So later that night, we went to hot springs, and we went to Crowley Lake, and looked at the. There's these. You have to look at. There's the Crowley Lake spikes or whatever, or columns. I believe the Crowley Lake columns, or Lake Crowley columns. And when we went there, let me look at some glass. I have a hard time talking. Alright, sorry, my dad came in again. He's like, who are you talking to? I'm like, I'm making a video. So, where were we with the columns? I was gonna go get sand, wasn't I? But to do that, I need sticks. Obvi. I don't think we're gonna use our. Wait, no, I did. I'm tripping. There we go. So we'll go get sand to fill out our windows. But anyway, so we took Lake Crowley and got some really pretty pictures. We stayed for the sunset. My friend Esteban, who you guys know, he got to he got to off-road in his car, which I don't know if he's probably done before, but this was the first time he got to actually kind of do a lot of it. He said this was the coolest off-roading he's done, so I was happy he got to experience that, and we got to experience a beautiful sunset. So we got some Bronco pictures that I was a little mad he never posted his Bronco pictures anywhere, which was kind of annoying, but it was still cool that we got to take him, and we got to see the sunset and just chill. It was probably my favorite spot because no one was there. The other spots, were filled with a bunch of people, and I felt a little uncomfortable that due to the coronavirus and everything. I just felt a little uncomfortable going to ruining the flow of the lake. So, I'll just replace it with dirt. I wonder if there's a desert near me. I'll have to look. I don't think there's me. I don't think this will bother me too much. Is it even Oh, there it is. Okay, so only certain parts. So that was my favorite part, probably of the whole trip, was just being just the four of us and just kind of hanging out. We got to chill there, we got to off-road, and got a cool off-roading video of him, almost tipping the car. We said almost, but we probably weren't even close. But he had to do a little maneuvering with the wheel because the wheel got kind of cut, and the back of his tire lifted up, and it looked like it was gonna tip. I didn't go in. I was feeling it from the bottom because of that exact reason. But everything ended up being really good, and it was really trip. So the next day we got up and we went to Devil's Postpile, which was another really crowded trip. Hike. We got up at like 6 in the morning. We got there by 7, and we were able to get parking. And the way there was not crowded because we got up so early, but it was dark time. But on the way back, it was very crowded. But I mean, I never got coronavirus unless I was asymptomatic. But that was really cool. Devil's Postpile, these really weird, rock formations. It's all like a rock face of like a cliff. It's not super big. It's maybe like 40, 50, 60 feet tall. But it's just really weird rocks that I've never seen before. And they actually, is it saying new pants? I have new pants. Am I dumb? I think that's obviously dumb. I think that's how you make it. Okay, hold up. Their paint's just like a circle? Am I dumb? How do you make paints? This. Yeah. Like this? There we go. Jeez. That was a little too hard. But they're actually, when they were making when they were first got Devil's Postpile, they were going to destroy it for a mine, but I guess some activists or whatever, they prevented that from happening, which is good because it's a beautiful visit. But it's not necessarily the main attraction, so we kept going. And eventually we got to Rainbow Falls, which is really beautiful waterfall. It's very tall. And that was super cool. It was basically like, it was the widest waterfall I've seen in my life. It was like maybe about 100 feet tall and super duper wide. So that was pretty cool. This is the last. Don't stand next to the horse. I don't know damn horse. Sorry, buddy. Alright, we gotta stop killing off the pigs. We're running a little low. But Rainbow Falls is really cool. I got some really nice pictures. And then the next, we went to June Lake and went swimming. We also went to Convict Lake and went swimming. And then we went home. And it was just a beautiful trip. That area, it's getting kind of, messed up by the fires right now, which is really sad. But at its prime, it really is a beautiful area, and I hope it's able to recover well, because it's really beautiful. So that was that trip, and then I got to revisit it in Flight Simulator, and that was pretty cool. But just a beautiful trip. I'm very happy that we were able to go on it. It made me overjoyed with happiness. And now I'm planning another trip with my dad to go around and just kind of chill over in hold up. Just to kind of go and chill. We're just going to take off. He's going to take off work, and we're going to go out to as far as we can to like Colorado and go to Utah and go to a bunch of different cool places. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. I have a couple places in mind. Me and my friends were going to go on that trip when the coronavirus first started, and everything shut down, so we didn't end up going. But now, I think maybe that might go, and maybe that'll be, really fun. Especially with all the fires out here in California. not it's not as terrible here anymore as it likely still is over in Mammoth and in certain parts of LA where the fire is the Bobcat fire. So it's not as bad there as it is here. Sorry, my apologies again. Jeez. All right, so my dad wants to go on a walk, so we will. I will do that, but we will maybe go up there. I need to get a little bit more iron. That's what I want to do. And then we already died, so like my whole no deaths is like kind of over with. This isn't even where the mine is. The mine's over there. I'm stupid. But the whole zero deaths thing is not happening. But we could minimize that. We could say it. We're not gonna die from that. But let's see if we could get coal. We got it. Here we go. Coal. You got it. You got it. Wait, I have a shovel. I have the perfect item for this. Here we go. So we'll get some coal, and I just want to get a little iron for a full set. And I just want to get the set made at the same time. So it dies all at the same time, or close to the same time. But yeah, I think we'll wrap it up on this episode pretty soon. After we get just a little bit of coal. I just want to find my first thing of coal, and then we'll wrap it up. Tomorrow we will. What we'll probably do is maybe I'll do a little bit of mining on my own. Get some iron, and then we'll come back and we'll finish the house. Or maybe I'll just do it. I kind of just want to document everything. So we'll probably just end up. Let me see. I just want to make a super really cool beautiful place. Just a really cool world that has nice aesthetics. I want to make everything look as cool as possible. That's my goal. Obviously, that's everyone's goal, but my goal in particular. See, back in my day when I used to have videos, that type of crap wasn't even really possible. So I'm glad that Minecraft has evolved to the point where you could put things in your right hand. Makes mining a lot easier. Alright. So like I said, I'm probably going to do a little bit of mining here on my own. Actually, like I said right after that, I'm probably not. We'll resume right here. But I'm going to go on a walk. It's a little hot, but I like to get out and go on a walk, especially since when I went up to Baldy, like I said, after Swan, all the hiking was closed. So that kind of made hiking useless. So a walk around the town is nice, especially when the air quality is not crappy. Everything is not blowing eastbound towards Claremont. It's blowing west towards I don't know what's over there, Simi Valley. I have no idea. But it ain't blowing east, which is very nice because it makes our air quality so wonderful. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. Let me just get this last one, and we'll call it a day. So today's topics, we got to talk about Flight Sim. I got to tell you guys about my trip. Maybe next time I'll tell you guys about some other games I've been playing, some other things I've been doing. Really just a chance to catch up. I think that's what I'm gonna advertise this series as. Kind of just catching up. I'm gonna be catching up with you in Minecraft Part 1. I'll tell you about what I've been doing, things I've been seeing, music I've been listening to. A chance for me to really get my opinions. I like to talk about my opinions. I like to talk about games I've been playing. good opportunity for me to do that. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.